Hi guys, it's Ryan here with Sigma Survival and welcome to the video series on different bug out kits and general survival kits that I've got. Sorry if it's a bit confusing guys, I've had to change appearance because we lost some footage when I did the other videos before for these different bags. So yeah, I've got a beard now and I'm in a different location just to make sure that these videos could get out there to you guys. Today's video is about my CBRNE grab bag and the kit that I've got in order to keep me alive in any sort of chemical, biological, radiological or nuclear environment. So stay tuned. Okay, so this kit in itself is it's mostly just PPE with some other personalised kit that I've got. So the purpose of this kit is to be able to enhance my survivability in a chemical, biological, radiological or nuclear environment. We live in a world where these threats are ever present. From industrial chemical accidents in America to the COVID-19 pandemic to, potential radioactive sort of events occurring in the Ukraine at the moment. There's always some kind of CBRN threat, whether if you live close to a reactor or it's just the next pandemic. So this kit is basically just there to help me survive the most extreme of circumstances when it comes to CBRN threats. So it's going to have some very generic pieces of kit in there, but it's also going to have some personalised kit in there as well. So within these kits there's some generic sort of items like a gas mask, etc, etc. There's also a more personalised kit that I've put together. Actually, it's not even personalised, it's useful for pretty much everyone. Anyway, let's look at what's inside the kit. Okay guys, so here they are. This is the NBC suit and here is the grab bag with the more essential items in. So opening it up, there is a gas mask immediately available. It's all ready to go. It's all sized to my face and it seals perfectly. The filter is also ready to go as well, all the caps taken out. Can't stress the importance of that. There's also a waterproof poncho in there. That's just as an extra layer to, reduce contamination from CBRN particles and whatnot. And here is an orange CBRN specific grab bag. So yeah, this has got all kinds of things in it that are super useful. Let's have a look at what's inside it. Let's get into it. So here's a decontamination kit that's in a separate bag because it's the first thing I want to be able to get in, get out, and basically utilise. So the saline here is very useful. It's used for irrigating mucous membranes like the eyes, the nasal passage, the throat, and even maybe inside the ears and wounds if necessary. Here is some Fuller's Earth decontamination powder. This is military issue. It is designed to be used on clothing and skin to absorb toxins and then you can brush it off or wash it off thereafter. Trauma shears and plasters. Trauma shears are just for cutting clothing away that's contaminated or for dealing with injuries. And the plasters are there to basically, cover wounds or scratches straight up if you're in a CBRN environment. And with that, there's also some alcohol wipes that have got chlorhexidine in, which is an antiseptic. This is to basically deal with infectious agents straight away. And also, if you've been exposed to radiation, you want to kind of get on top of infections, so it's good to have that. More plasters and saline wipes just for, when you don't want to use the saline bottle on wounds and whatnot. So yeah, those are basic decontamination items and a bar of soap that's enough to wash my whole body basically. But it's, this is an individual kit by the way, but it can be used to share with others as well. Just some charcoal lined mask inserts, great as an improvised mask when I don't have a mask or a gas mask. Sodium bicarbonate, very important for blocking the uptake of tritium, super critical in that respect. Laxido, a purgative just for clearing anything out of my stomach that shouldn't be there if I've ingested something that I shouldn't have.
And I should say that the sodium bicarb can also be used on burns as well, but that's another video. Vitamin D, studies have shown that this is useful for radiation, for protecting against radioactive mutation. It's also good for biological threats as well, maybe even chemical threats. Milk thistle, another antioxidant in that respect. Studies have shown it can protect the heart and the liver against radiation damage. Potassium iodide, does this need any introduction? It's the most common thing that everyone talks about with radiation. Vitamin C, yeah, super important in the Fukushima crisis. Studies have shown that this is a very potent antioxidant that can help protect your body, but also for biological threats. NAC is the same, it's a recommended drug, but it can be bought over the counter. It's recommended for radiation, but also, you know, it can be used for biological and chemical threats. Pickled lettuce, just to be able to get some good healthy bacteria into my system if I've been exposed to radiation. Here are some additional items that I plan to put into individual bags. I plan to break this kit down even more so it's even more compact, but chlorella and spirulina are very useful to have if you can get it. Soy isoflavones, another antioxidant that is really useful for radiation and probably biological threats. More vitamin D, you can't have enough of this, and you could give this out to people. Zinc blocks the zinc radionuclide. It also boosts your immune system. Oregano oil extract, super potent antibiotic effects, which you're going to need for any CBRN threat. And multivitamins and minerals, this is super important for radiation in particular, because all of these minerals can block the uptake of potential radioactive nuclides, and the vitamins can help rebuild your body and protect against further damage. So the multivitamins and minerals are probably the most important thing in the pack, followed by the NAC. So potassium iodide, very important. Milk thistle, also important. But vitamin D, NAC, and the multivitamins and minerals are probably the most important things on that list. But what you see there is the most crucial items in the kit in itself. Also, a watch is really useful to have, guys, and if you've got a thermometer and a compass on it like mine, all the better. You want to be able to make note of the time when you've been exposed to a CBRN agent. So here is a poncho, a waterproof poncho that's normally used as just a bushcraft shelter, but also great for just keeping an extra layer of protection against CBRN particles. Even with the NBC suit on, I can put that over the top, and one, it can act as camouflage if I need that, but two, it's just an extra layer that I can wash off, take off and dispose of, and then, you know, be less contaminated essentially. Here is the main kit. This is a German army issue nuclear biological chemical warfare suit. So there's some foldable chemical resistant wellies. These are great, really good bit of kit. So these suits, they're lined with like char cloth, like charcoal inside, and they're really thick, and they have a chemical resistant outer layer as far as I'm aware. There's the trousers, and the other bit was the jacket. The hood comes over the gas mask and goes real tight, so it's a completely sealed unit. There should also be some gloves in here. Yep, there they are. So yeah, a pair of gloves as well.
Okay guys, I hope that was useful. It's a very generic kit, generally speaking, with obviously that personalised orange grab bag. One thing I do need to add to that kit is a Geiger counter. I just can't afford one at the moment. They are expensive, and I want to get a good quality one. Yeah, generally speaking, you know, I think that everyone should have at least a gas mask and, you know, some supplements or something to help protect against the, you know, the effects of radiation, something like potassium iodide. There's a whole host of other things that are useful as well. One thing that I do have coming soon, which I'm going to do a video on, is some cheat sheets, as they're called, which are based on chemical, biological, radiological and nuclear threats. It's basically designed so that if one of these events happens and it's major, you don't have access to the internet, let's say, you've got all the information that you need on 2 sides of A4. It's designed so that it's going to be sold as a PDF and you can just laminate it, and you've got all the information you need in your pack at all times, just ready to go. No messing around with trying to Google this or that, it's got everything you need. So that's something that will be coming soon, and something that's also going to be added to that kit that I was just talking about as well. Anyway guys, please do like and subscribe, it really helps the channel to grow. Let me know in the comments what you think. You know, these sorts of kits can be quite basic when I see them normally. I've tried to add some more advanced items in there and plan to add some even more advanced items in. It's just a grab bag, it just stays ready to go. You know, generally speaking, it's not going to be on me all the time. It's just too heavy. So yeah, anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and please do like and subscribe like I say. Thanks for watching, until next time.